Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge Imperial Civil War 2.3 preview playthrough as the Corporate Sector Authority. So between the last two episodes, I've moved my microphone to the other side of my desk, which will hopefully reduce the ability to hear me clicking. I'm clicking now just to see. It shouldn't be any worse than it was a few weeks ago, at least now, because I'd rearranged my desk and I put my microphone over on my right, which is where my mouse is, obviously, and that apparently didn't work out too well. So now I'm trying it back on the left, and we'll see how that goes. But anyways, we are going to continue with our conquest of the Penastar alignment. We are pretty well through a lot of their territory up in the north. We took Bastion in Jameis last episode, and they did bring a fleet over to Munilinst. So let's get that out of there before they invade. Let's get those. And then we'll probably go for Gabrador after that. So what do they actually have? Secular, Venator, Victory, Immobilizer. So no retreating for us. Alright, Visible Hand, right out in front. Unfurled Rose, on our right over there. Resolute on that Venator. And Aggressive Negotiations and Metaharlech just on the side there. Get some Gozantis in for some anti-fighter. And here we go. We'll probably go in for Jameis last out of this group of planets, because that is where Reaper is, for sure. Luckily they didn't have the Belletors there still, so we should be able to take them out. And especially now that they've got the these ships that they've moved away from there. But not Jameis, whatever the other planet was. Entrala. Pretty sure it was Entrala. Okay, we win. Alright, so let's go to Gabrador, then to Helska, and then we'll come back down to Entrala, and then we'll probably do like Orbanir to Orinda. They did take Generis, so they kicked the New Republic out of there, I believe. No, that would have been the Empire? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because the New Republic only ever had the 3 planets up here. Alright, let's go. And we probably do want to take a few attacks on the Uraido Authority in the south. We've located the enemy. Reporting in, sir. I do like this background. Choose your reinforcements. So with Kryn over here. Nope. Kryn there. World Rose. Men of Harlech and Aggressive Negotiations in the middle here. And Visible Hand can go on this side. Let's put some of the smaller stuff behind it. Take it a little bit quicker. Whatever. I am a bit sick, so I'm using that as an excuse for any words I mess up today. But yeah, so I put up a poll last night. The original plan was that the community challenge would get streamed entirely. So it'd start off on Friday the 8th getting streamed, and then every subsequent Friday it'd get streamed as well, instead of being posted as regular episodes. But I put up the poll last night, asking if people... What the fuck? Asking if people would prefer... This is weird. Never had this happen before. Right, asking if people would prefer to have that happen or have the CSA playthrough. So this one move to being streamed instead, and then the community challenge would get some of the regular episodes instead. And so far in that poll, which is on the community tab or community page, not both, for the channel, I think it's like 75% who want the CSA playthrough to move to the Friday night streams instead. So it does look like that's going to be what we're due. Alright, let's blow this up for real. But yeah, so that'll mean that there's probably 2 more weeks of regular episodes for this playthrough, or I guess that's only 1 week now. Week and a half. And then we'll switch this over to being a streamed playthrough for the remaining bits of it. Because we're like, what, 30 episodes in almost? This is episode 26. And so that generally means that the people who are going to watch it are already watching it. And so if we do it as a stream, then the VOD is available right away. It's just as accessible, it's just a different way to structure it. And it will give the community challenge a little bit more stuff up front, which either way can work. I just want to know what you guys preferred with that. Over Sky. Oh, there's Thrawn. Okay, we are gonna start moving some stuff on this side as well. New Republic has not taken that, the Empire has. Let's put you guys down here, and we're gonna try to take Kothless. Probably should have just gone for Tatooine, that would have been better. But that isn't the life we chose. And Thanos, let's get Tingle's Ripened Adventure, because we haven't gotten that one yet. There's still one more Patroneer I need to code in. The Republic took Transitory Mess, so they just went straight in from there. But... oh. Oh, well, that had a Valaduja. Let's kill Thrawn. So the Thrawn transition doesn't happen immediately. It goes from Era 2, then there's another little sub-era that happens with the Moff Council afterwards, who aren't real heroes, but it's basically meant to represent the time between when Thrawn died and when the Moff Council took over. Tactical battle imminent. So it gets regularly repeated or reported as a bug that the era doesn't change when Thrawn dies, but it's not really supposed to. It's supposed to take some time. Alright. Scarface. Alucard. Milanese Pride. Corporate Warlord Star. Why not? Please don't shoot me. And CSM. Of course, like I was talking about with the Isard one, in the 2.3 build internally, a lot of the air change stuff, or a lot of the GC level scripting is being changed. So it may not be set up to go beyond what it already has. So it may not change now, or I mean, it may not change for this playthrough, but we'll see. Because we were originally changing everything over to Lua for a lot of the story scripting, which has some advantages, but I think we ultimately decided we probably weren't going to do that for most things now. And that we'd remain with the XML version of things. Alright, let's get that. I'm going to move you over there. Castle invasion. I don't know if we can beat an AT-AT with our stuff here. Actually, we can go behind it, so yeah, we can.
T2B over. Yes, sir. Scouting. The enemy has been spotted. T2B, copy. On it, sir. On my way.
Are they not going to land it? Yeah, I'm not sure why they wouldn't. There's been some additional AI changes to the ground since this playthrough started, though, so that's also a thing. You come down to Cothless. You guys come down to Cabrador. Where's it approaching? Enemy fleet is invading the transitory mists. So that one?
Enemy unit sighted.
This fleet has to be from the 3 planets up north.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, Alucard,
Reinforcements en route.
Scarface,
Yes, sir.
you. Please don't shoot me.
En route. Coming about.
Is this CSM? Yeah. Why not?
Destination confirmed. Destroy the engines.
And Milanese Pride.
Danny, the Star Destroyer reporting. Take out the iron cannons. Direct fire on the
I really don't mind if they keep their units, so I'm just going to let this happen. I'm not going to try to destroy their stuff. If I can avoid it, at least. There we go. Because if they can hold on a little bit more in the north, then that's fine with me.
Control achieved. Tactical battle imminent.
They're doing it again. Well, we have a bulwark here. So just, maybe they'll retreat.
Look, sir, it's them.
Because this wasn't here when they started. Oh, right, that's Tarek, not Card. So, it's not the full strength Tarek. Or Air Adventure. So this is before he gets it painted red. I mean, I want you to stay alive, but I don't want you to take the planet. This is probably going to lose us Admiral Opus. So we'll have to come back with more units in. We'll have to crush them a bit more. That's sad.
System lost.
Building started.
Right. Let's actually take a planet.
Receiving orders.
We are supposed to be focusing up here.
Complete. Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, never mind. Well then, Eltabesk is trying to defend this with that's quite a few not planets, quite a few ships, a lot of carriers. I think we have to retreat. I mean, we're not contractually obligated to retreat, but I think it's best if we do. Because they are going to just annihilate us with fighters. Still a lot of counterattacking going on against us, which is it's good. Fairly effective stuff in most cases, too. Like, the ground is obviously a big holding, or a big hold up for them right now because they don't understand the moth palaces quite yet. But for everything else, especially in space, they're doing basically what they should. Oh, come on. You left separately, and you combined. No! We can't just do this stuff.
Construction complete. Tactical battle imminent.
I was hoping you left. We'll retreat again.
Incoming!
Reporting in, sir. Heading out.
Get back here.
Heading in now, sir.
Get back here.
Prepare for jump to hyperspace.
I mean, we could probably win this, but we still can't risk losing this fleet, so until we get some extra reinforcements or something up here, can't risk that. Right, let's go take in a ride to Authority Planet. We do need to get a planet today.
Invasion commencing.
If we can get these 4 down at the bottom there, like the ones near Tatooine. I want to say Tatooine, Rhodia, Ryloth, and I think Vergesso's the further down one. I think it's got to be something else, but that should be a huge hit to Aridu.
Reporting.
Choose your reinforcements.
Order acknowledged. Heading out.
Pinkerton and Shunin.
Unit capacity.
Moving out.
Enemy base shields up.
Sensor node
Lancet
constructed.
standing by.
Construction
Aerial artillery
complete.
reporting.
We've come across enemy units. Awaiting orders. All right, men, take cover.
Okay, follow that up there. Is this infrastructure stuff? Yeah, it's...
Ready for orders.
They don't really have much they can fight us with here.
Engines activated. Firing. Engaging.
Ready.
Engine ready. Ready to receive orders.
Yes, sir. Advancing.
Commandos are probably the next thing that I'm going to be trying to rework.
Orders.
Some of the basic squad stuff has been worked on, and that'll continue to get worked on. But commandos don't really do much of anything right now, and that's probably going to be one of the things we really want to change. At least make them useful. I don't want them to be able to like just go and win the game on their own if you send a couple squads stealthily to a planet. But they should be able to do that against even a world like this, where it's less defended, where it's mostly infrastructure and they just have the Moth Palace on top of that.
Starting attack position.
This would be the kind of planet that we'd probably want them to be able to take on their own.
Lancet proceeding. Open fire.
Alright, let's just get a Hailfire and the air attack.
Destination set. Moving to secondary position.
I copy.
Oh, go and actually shoot it. That would be your job.
Reporting. Right away. Moving out.
Heading out.
Oh no! My OP units don't care!
Heading out. Firing. Engaging.
There's still like a commando in there? There is. Is it dead? It's dead. They just decided to go for all the Bothans instead of
Lance it. Target.
our stuff. Alright.
Bombing run available.
Here we go.
Victorious.
We got a planet.
Planetary control
Construction
achieved.
complete.
Building under construction.
So I want to leave the New Republic intact up here, but they're probably going to invade Cothless when I do this. Oh, and these guys now have access through there, so let's try to take that out.
Tactical
Get that built back up. Because they're just going to be transferring forces north and south now. They can reinforce Entrala.
They're in this
So
direction.
that's going to be a big no.
Choose your reinforcements.
Right, Fury,
Reinforcements en route.
Shield Scar,
En route.
Requisant.
Reinforcements en route.
That's the regular Invincible. Crinsbane up here. Shippy McShipface. Serenity. This has got to be our best fleet. Maybe we should shift some of these guys up north a bit more.
Waiting orders. Skipper reporting.
Okay, you got to shoot that.
Direct all fire on the shield generator. The lasers are our target.
These TIE Punishers? Yes, they are.
Getting a lot. Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Oh no!
Choose your reinforcements.
Rip Porto. Your puns died way too late. And not frequently enough.
Frigate reporting.
Get behind them.
Right. You know what? I think a VSD can actually handle this. So Pest, get in behind them. We're just gonna get some skip rays to come back.
I'm on them. Enemies in range.
Target those lasers. All fire on the ion cannon. Destroy the ion cannon.
Alright. Down to Rhodia. We should get into Yaga Minor before we get our forces down here. Let's see.
Invasion commencing.
Nope. This at least cuts off those other planets already. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna walk down there, shooting its party poopers, and Pinkerton, get in. And I guess we'll get another strike breaker as well.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
You go with them,
Yes, Commander. Keep
you
going.
go up north, and you go up north.
Lancet standing by.
Warm up. Right away, sir.
Aerial artillery reporting. Over there.
Awaiting orders.
Ready for orders. Engines activated.
The CSA is going to be especially good at contesting that specific map or sensor array on that specific map.
Receiving orders. Ready to receive orders.
Because so many of the units for the CSA are flying.
As you wish. Roger that. Form up. Squadron moving out.
Alright. You're gonna go and kill that squad. These guys are gonna go up there.
Advance.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Heading for attack position. I copy. Reporting. Command received.
Okay, just keep going up. Don't worry about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander. Attack.
Destroy vehicles. That's something we actually do need to get rid of. Because our infantry can come back through and kill any of these guys that are left. Which is nobody. Alright, so continue on up there.
Ready. Open fire. Right away. Attack that target. Weapons charged.
Ooh, AT-AT.
Commencing bombing run.
Attacking target.
We've sighted them.
Fire at will.
See if we can get behind him. No, Pinkerton. Stay behind him. There you go. That would have been a definitely dead Pinkerton with balance adjustments.
Ready to receive orders. Firing. Engaging. Combat active. Target in sight. Planted. Heading for attack position. Attack. Roger that. Fire. Form up. Open fire. Awaiting orders.
Can you get up here? Float away. No. Up.
I copy. Over there. Reporting. Attack that target. Attacking target.
All planned. Went exactly how I expected. I never thought it would die.
Your reinforcements.
Heading out. Yes, Commander. Engines activated. Ready. Cut through them. Planted standing by. Receiving orders. Targeting. Aerial artillery reporting.
Alright. Hailfires. Come help us clean up a little bit faster.
Ready for
You
orders.
stay there so you don't explode.
At the ready.
You can come up a little bit though.
Ready to receive orders.
Hey,
Squadron moving out.
back off.
Transit proceeding. Downlink active. Roger that. Command received. Form up. Right away. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Copy. Heading out. I copy. Destination ahead.
Alright.
Blast them out. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going. Engaging.
So we get Rhodia.
This way.
Okay, so you guys don't have to listen to me all sniffly for quite as long. I am going to end this episode here. The next episode will be on, I believe, Thursday. So we're still going to do Thursday, Saturday, Sunday for this series for this upcoming week. There will be at least one more episode on Wednesday after that, and then we'll probably start streaming it on Friday, depending on how that poll goes. After which the community challenge will take over the Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday or Thursday slot. So, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I will see you next time. Bye.